Hello everybody, this is Grant, also known as the Collector75. Welcome to part 7 of my Transformers TFC-TOYS HADES review, also known as LIOKAISER. And this is the final part, and this is where I'm going to combine them all into LIOKAISER. I'm probably not going to do that on camera because it is an absolute pain, and these, especially these guys here, the legs, will probably just come apart into a million different pieces, and then it's a fumble about for me to re-get them into yeah, how they are looking now. So I'm going to stick with that and probably do this, but there's a few bits I want to show before I do that because it'd be easier. Right, this is obviously what's his name, Guy Hawk, transformed, and now on this hand I've got the regular hand, one that turns into the gun, and I don't mind that, but I do prefer this hand. This is the clawed sort of hand. Yes, I think I'm going to swap this over and have this one, because I have the clawed hand already on my Hellbat. I'm not going to use his name, whatever the name of the bloody TFC gave him, because it's rubbish. And I think I do prefer the clawed hand. I think it just looks a lot better and a lot cleaner. So I'm going to swap these over now. This actually does just easily come apart here. I'm going to try and do this on camera actually. And that just eases out. And that is just now going to ease in. Probably like I said on some of the other videos, the thing about these toys is that some of the bits had easy bits, and other times, like now, they were not so easy. Now that one, when I first done it, went together absolutely no problem. This one has been a fucking shit. Don't know why I don't want to go now. Alright, let's get that out. Right, it went into that one, alright. It's probably just the resistance on some of these ports, probably. Oh, that didn't want to do that, did it? Oh, is that a bit right? No, let's get it out. Right, I'm going to stop this here, and then get that out, put it on, and then get them all to combine. Back in a tick, or about 2 hours. Right, so here we are, back with the combined form of LIOKAISER. Yeah, I'm glad I did that off screen, because I had one of the problems with one of the legs, nothing too bad, but not too good. Had a bit of a problem with him, and then one of the arms were a bit of a nightmare. I think it was him, but nothing too bad, just slightly annoying. Now let me pick my camera up to give you a great look at this guy. Now this guy is absolutely looks amazing. As soon as you come to sort of like maybe move some of the bits, maybe to pose him, that's where you're going to start running into trouble. I mean, once you get him into a pose and you're happy with it, then it just is just great. And I think these clawed hands do look better than these ones. So, you know, you could just have them as guns. And that head sculpt is absolutely brilliant. It gets, I mean, overall, I think I'll probably give it a 6. There's just too many little niggling things to say that it's great, especially because of the combined mode, because everyone's going to buy this for the combined mode. The robot modes look great. The alt modes are pretty good. Getting them between each mode is a big problem for some of them, and a bit of a headache and stuff like that. And then you come to this guy. Now, this is the mode everybody really wants. But it's got a few problems. Now these arms, the weight on the arms, look, it's a bit flimsy on the arms there. I mean, it's a good connection, just a bit flimsy. That ain't too bad, so you can live with that. But the legs, now I've seen lots of videos where everyone's had trouble with these bloody leg joints, and they are loose, and you do get a few extra bits like a couple of rubber bands or something that you can put around them, try and tighten them up. Now I did see one video, they put them on, didn't do a bloody thing, so I didn't bother. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to play with it, you are going to pose it. Do what you can to get in a half decent position and then just live with it. I think that's the best way. The feet, this bit of wood that I've got is not too bad. It's not like glass, which I've got here, for example, but they still slide, and because the joints are maybe not as tough as they should be, to hold all the weight and everything, they do end up maybe wanting to do the splits. Maybe some rubber bits, a bit like you get on the Perfect Effect, some of those Perfect Effect feet. A couple of those bits on those feet would have helped. But saying that, like again, if you get him into a pose, you're happy with it, and he'll stand there. It's brilliant, and that's, let's face it, that's what us collectors do. We're not usually playing with them like sort of, oh, move his leg quickly, then plonk him down. You're not usually doing that. So I can live with that. I mean, it shouldn't be like that, but I can live with it. You know, it's one of those things, really. Right, let's do a quick size comparison. Here he is with Masterpiece Star Saber. I do want to get the Simba thing, the KFC thing for him, to turn him into a Victory Saber and that. And that's quite a good size. I can't remember for the life of me now on the cartoon exactly what sort of size they were to each other, but I know you weren't super sized, like Star Saber was down here or something, I'm sure that. But that is a good size. I'm sure he was just sort of like towering over him a bit. So, you know, that's probably quite a good size comparison there. I do have all my other combiners, like my knockoff oversized Predaking and Warbatron Bruticus up in the loft at the moment. As soon as I get a chance to get him down, I'm going to stop this video here and then do a size comparison with them. So you'll see him with them and see how he compares up. Yeah, okay, right. I think that's probably it for this figure. It's really good. It could just be a bit of a nightmare getting in between modes. Nothing at all. I mean, that Warbatron, I had a lot of fun combining that. You know, this is what I really don't like about them, and is probably what is turning me off a lot of third-party stuff. They seem to be, I don't know why they seem to want to make it really complicated when I don't think there's a need to sometimes. Maybe that's where they go wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Right, he does have a gun as well, homaging his old self. Now he does have a little tab there, so you can plug it into his fist. I might take a picture of that in a minute, or I might just try putting my tripod down like that. So can we focus in on it? Let's see if I can get this to work without making him do the splits. There is a peg in there somewhere, but he will not want to do it now. Maybe you've got to move his thumb out and around like that to get it in there. Oh no, there we go. And then just close it up. Now will it hold there? Oh, there we go. Look at that. There we are. That actually looks pretty damn good, isn't it? It's holding his gun there. The arm isn't wanting to flop downwards or anything like that. So that is pretty damn good. I really like that. Okay, right. I'm going to get my other figures out of the loft. So I'll be back in a tick with them. Right, so here we are. I've got as many combiners out as I sort of can that's kind of fit into the Masterpiece scale. So here we have in front, obviously, LIOKAISER or TFC HADES, whatever you want to call him, but I prefer LIOKAISER because it is LIOKAISER. Now then, I do have the Warbatron oversized knockoff on the background there. It is roughly the same height, and if I just come up, you can see this is about level, and you can see LIOKAISER's head just comes to just under Bruticus's chest. So he's slightly under scale with that one. He'd probably be more in scale with the normal, well, the official Warbatron one. But that, to be honest, that knockoff is only just oversized. It isn't massively oversized. But as you can see, next to him we have the Combiner Wars Devastator. Now, Devastator is, you've got about another, he's got about another inch and a half on him here because he's on this, my little table thing. And you can see just with that, he's still, he actually literally only comes up to here on Devastator. So he'd probably come up to about here. But then again, Devastator is supposed to be one of the biggest ones. And then just over here, we've got Predaking. And Predaking is, he'll probably, to be honest, he's probably going to be in scale with Predaking. If I can just pick him up and move him, he's a bit shaky, unfortunately. There we go. So now you can see him with Predaking, and he scales pretty well with Predaking, if I'm honest. To be honest, they all scale pretty well together anyway. Even Warbatron, what's his face over there? It is really, because obviously every combiner isn't going to be the same size and everything like that. It would have been nice if that Predaking had been Warbatron size. That would have been pretty cool. That Warbatron is fantastic. It is just literally all the joints are tight. Brilliant. If all the joints have been tight on this guy, brilliant, and that guy, fantastic. Well, Combiner Wars Devastator is an official product, so most of the joints are tight on him anyway. Right, so that's about the end of this video. I just wanted to do a size comparison there because it is good trying to get all these guys together. If you've got a lot of combiners, then it's good to have a size comparison. Next, I think I'm going to be doing, I can't remember who made them, the third-party Terracons, whatever they were called, I can't even remember. I have done 1 or 2 reviews on them already, so I'm probably going to finish them off. I know they're a bit out of date, but it's just one of those things I wanted to do. And plus, to be honest, I've never really had them out to play with them. I wanted to do this guy because I'm really in the mood just to get these guys out now. And to combine it with Devastator, that is a fantastic figure. I know he's a classics kind of figure, but in Devastator mode, he really does scale well with the Masterpiece figures. And Warbatron, I cannot get enough of that figure. That is absolutely brilliant. Right, okay, so this has been Graham the Collect 75. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.